Hello colleagues, this is Calvin's. Today I want to show you how this exam analysis system can help you do wonders in managing your students' marks and presenting them in a more useful forms, uh, rather forms that can be interpreted. This particular system, it has 8 areas I want to talk about. So when you click on this folder, you will have the system here, the file here. So you simply click on the file. Then when you click on the file, it will be opening up. So when before you access the system, it will require you to enter some credentials. For example, the username and the password. So once you enter the username and password, you will be good to go. So it's still loading. It's still loading. So click on this one. You will have the username as the main, then the main 123. So then you click login, so that you will be told enter correct username or password. That means we didn't enter the correct password, so just enter the correct password and main 123. Then you click OK. So then you will be granted an entry. So 8 areas are here. So this one, allocate subject teachers, enter student marks, enter balances, fee balances, do system settings, upload photos, then report section, then information. So let's begin by adding items. So first of all, you will need to add exam type. So when you click on that one, you will have to add exam types, because you will set various exams. So you can call them, you can refer to them different names. For example, exam type 1, you can have joints exam. Then you save. Then you may also have other exam types. You can even say test 3. Then you save. So whichever exam type or exam name you want to put in the system, the system will capture it appropriately. So that's how you'll be putting the exam types. Then you will have to add teachers. So teachers must be added into the system, because they will be required. Their names will be required on the report cards and other reports. So you'll add the teachers code, for example, code 13. Code not code 13, but you add the teacher's name. For example, Kamere John. So then you save that. So you will successfully add that teacher. So that's how you'll be adding those teachers. Then you can also update. For example, if you want to update the one we just added, then you will enter it here. You will update it from this small area here. So you enter the code, because we had code 12, so automatically the one we've added is now code 13. Then you search and you can see Kamere J coming there. So maybe you want to say Kamere K or Kamere O. Then you update. Then it will automatically update that one. So then you close that form. That's how you'll be adding and updating teachers. Then you can also add stream and the class teacher for those streams. So when you click that one, you will go to this window. You will be granted entry to this window where you'll be doing the addition of streams and teachers. So the stream name you'll be putting here. For example, form 2, we can have maybe form 2B. Then you add the class teacher for that class. Then you save. So it will tell you the stream and class teacher added successfully. So that's what you'll be doing all across. So you can also update if you want to update the class or the stream name. You simply put 2 or 1, whichever you want to update. The latest entries, you can see here the latest entry is 1. So it means when you add another stream, it will be roll number 2. Then you search and you can see the class or the stream name is here, and the subject here is here, and the class is here. So you can change the class teacher if you want, you can change the stream name if you want, then you update. So let's close that form. So then you can also add school details. Before you use this particular system, you are supposed to put in your school details. So you will display the current details first, then you will enter your details. So for example, my school is Ogenya Girls, so aspire for excellence. So that is what you'll be doing. So whichever school you are in, you will simply put the name of the school, the motto, and the address. Then you update. Then it will tell you the school details updated successfully. Then you put OK. So then you exit the form. So that's how you'll be updating the school details. Then there's another part here: allocate subject to teachers. Remember, uh, from one uh, from one class need to have the subject teachers. The from one streams need to have the subject teachers. So here is where you will be adding the stream subject teachers. So stream subject teachers, you will be granted entry into this particular window. So you put the stream name. For example, from one we have stream from 1A and from 1B. So if you want to add the subject teacher for from 1A, you click from 1A, then you add this class, the subject teachers, just add the subject teachers like that until you add all of them. Then you save. Then you go to from 1B. Also, you do the same. You just put the subject teachers appropriately. Uh, then you will save that one also. So you put it right up to business. Then you save. Then you close the form. You can also update the subject teachers for any stream. So if you put from 1A, for example, then you search, then all the subject teachers for 1A will appear. Then you'll be able to update whichever you want to update or whichever you want to change the subject teacher. Then you update. Then we close that form. Then that's how you will do it up to form 4. Then there's also entry of student marks. If you want to the system to generate reports, then there must be marks entered into the system. So you'll come to this section where you will enter marks. So for example, from one mark entry, you will click that one. Then it will give you an area where you'll be entering marks, but now you will have to select the mark list that for English. Then you select, then you enter marks. If you want to enter for Swahili, you just select the mark list. Then you enter those Swahili marks. And that's what you'll be doing up to business studies. So you select that one, then the mark list comes, then you enter marks. You can also order. You can also order your list by admission numbers. So when you click order by admission numbers, it will order all this one according to the admission numbers. For example, let me click order by admission number. When you click that one, you are able to see that it has now been ordered by admission numbers. You can see that one is already ordered. So that entry of marks become very simple. So that's what you'll be doing all the way up to Form 4. If you go to Form 3, for example, it's the same thing. You'll be selecting the mark list, then you enter marks. You simply select those mark list all the way to business. And again, there's something here. If you want to, for example, reset, for example, you want to start a new term, a new exam, then you need to reset. For example, English, then you press reset. When you press reset, all these marks will be deleted from the column, and then you will enter fresh marks. So that is a confusion, a bit of confusion. We are supposed to be on a mark entry. So that's what we'll be doing, and up to Form 4 mark entry. So then there's also entering of fee balances, because you will want the fee balances of each and every student to appear in the report card. So you'll come here and choose the class you want to upload the fee balances. Then you enter those fee balances. For example, if you choose on Form 1, then that list will come like that, and then you will be entering fee balances according to what each and every student has. So you simply feed in the fee balances. The list itself will be generated by the system. So it is auto-generated. So your work is just to come here and put the fee balances. Then you go back home. So that's what will be happening even for the Form 2. Also, if you want to upload the fee balances, you simply click Form 2, then you put in the fee balances. And all those balances will be very useful when it comes to generating of reports. So that's what is happening up to Form 4. You can also put the fee balances for the Form 4s in a similar manner. So there's another system part here, which is system settings. Here is where you put the different settings into the system that the system will be using. So you can also set the year, term, exam type, which are current. So for example, you can set the year, term, and the current exam type. So this is the window where you'll be doing that. So you can load current exam type, which the settings which these ones as appropriate or according to the current circumstances. So for example, if the year is 2022, you put 2022. If the term is now term 1, you put term 1. If the test you want to take is called joint exam, or it is called test 1, whichever, or example 3, you put that one. Then you save the settings, close that form. So that's how you'll be doing that setting. Then you also able to reset grading systems. So each subject will fall in a particular group. For example, English, Kiswahili, and English and Kiswahili will be languages. There's all mathematics. There's also another department, science departments, where we have the sciences, maths, biology, chemistry, and physics. Then there's also humanities, where we have geography, history, and theory. There's also technical, where we have agriculture, business, and others. So you'll set the minimum and maximum grade for E only. So for example, languages, you want languages to E to start from 0 up to maybe 29. That it means D minus will start from 30 up to 34, continuing like that up to A. So all the other ranges of grades, all the grading system will be captured automatically by the system. Your work is just to give from 0, the maximum of E 0, and the minimum of E which is 0, and the maximum of E which, for example, 29 in this case. But you can put this one whatever you like. So the system will capture the rest appropriately. So then you save that one. Then you close that form. So that's how you'll be resetting the grading system. Then also factory system reset. This one, when you click on this, you will be able to delete all data from your system. All data will be deleted from the system. So all the teachers you've added, all the streams, the subject teachers, and anything that is called data that you fed into your system will be literally deleted. So it will confirm, are you sure you want to clear all that from this system? When you click yes, that means you have cleared the data. When you click no, then the data will remain and start. So that's how you'll be doing factory system reset. Then there's also next term start date. Remember, on a report card of a student, we are supposed to have the date when the next term is supposed to begin. So that's a setting that you do here. So when you click on this, it will give you this window where you'll be putting the start date for the next term. So you just give the date here appropriately. For example, if it will start in, for example, in March, maybe March, the year can be March, maybe the year can be 2022, we can use that for 2022, then the date can be 16th, for example. Then now that's what is being captured there. Then you will save that one. When you click save, it will tell you that next time start date updated successfully. Then you put OK. So that's how you'll be setting the next time start date. Then there's also section here where we will be uploading photos. These are students' photos. You need to upload student photos so that the report cards of each and every student has his or her photo. So, but how does the system do this? Now you must have a folder on your desktop, and this folder you have to name it students photos. Students photos. Students photos. That will be the name of the folder on the desktop, and then within that folder you will have all the students photos, and these photos should be named according to their admission numbers of each and every student. So each photo, the name of each photo should be the admission number of that student. So when you come to this section, you will continue to click this, then you'll be asked, have you put all the students' photos in JPG format into the folder named students photos created in the desktop folder and name them using the admission numbers of those students? So if you click yes, then it means you have done that. Then if you have not done that, you basically will click no, then you go back and do that one first, because all the photos should be appearing on the report, all these photos should be appearing on their respective report cards. So that is okay. So then now after you put all the photos in that folder in the desktop, then you can now upload them. You can now upload them. So you will upload the Form 1 photos, Form 2 photos, Form 3, and Form 4 photos. So for example, when you click Form 3 photos, because mine I've already put on the desktop, we can have a look at it. So you can see this one here, calling students photos. So within this, you will have very many students photos named according to the admission numbers, as you are able to see. So that folder named student photos is very important, because it is where the system will extract those photos. So when you upload Form 3, for example, you're able to see what's now happening. You can see it's uploading, and all the Form 3s have been uploaded. Then it will tell you photo upload successful thing. So when you click OK, it will take you to the dashboard once again. So you are sure all the Form 3 now in the system, and they will appear on their report cards. So that's how you'll be uploading those photos. Then there's also a section of reports. This is where the most important part, and this is what now the system does. It will generate reports. So before you generate these reports, you need, because the school logo will be required on one of the reports, which is the report card. So you need to upload the school logo first onto the system. So to continue, click here first. Then it will ask you, have you put school logo in JPG format into the folder named logo in capital, created in the desktop folder, and name the logo as school badge. So uh, if you have the school logo picture or image put inside that folder called logo in capital on the desktop, then you are good to go. You simply click yes. When you click yes, like me, I have it, then it will automatically upload into the system, as you are able to see. So I will click OK. Then that's how you will upload school logo or school badge for the system, because all the report cards for the students have to will have to reflect that particular logo. So then you can now continue to the reports. We have these reports: stream broadsheet, class broadsheet, subject merit list, top students, subject champions, graphical analysis, and exam report card. So you can look at a stream broadsheet for Form 1, for example. This is the stream broadsheet for Form 1. Remember, Form 1, if you have more than one stream, then you simply select the stream. But because Form 1B was, there's not there isn't any data there, so it will be blank like that. Form 1A, we have data. So when you select that one, the analysis for the performance will be generated here, and you can see class position and stream position. This student is position 43 in the class and position 43 in the stream. Because the stream is one, the class and stream position will be the same. Okay, so we can also print preview that. Yeah, you can see even the titles, even the pages given there. So you can print that very smart broadsheet. Then we can go back. So it's the same thing up to Form 4. When you come to class broadsheet now, will contain all the students in all those streams. So all streams are now here in one sheet. So that's what we call now class broadsheet. You can print preview. You can print preview that one. When you print preview, you will be able to see when the titles are here, the page number is also here. So now you are able to print this one very well and have a look at it. So that's how it will look like. Then you can also look at another section. There's also subject merit list. Subject merit list will give you the performances of those subjects, giving summaries of grades and the mean and the rank of those subjects and the overall grade summary down here. So for this class, these are the mean for these subjects and these are the rank for this subject. So it means CRU is ranking number position 1, then chemistry is position 11. Then this is the mean for the class. So when you look at this particular sheet or this particular grid analysis, then you are able to even print preview. And then that's how it looks like. Very smart. So that's how it looks like even for the other classes as well. When you come to top of student overall, it will give you the top n students. So it can be top 5, it can be top 10, it can be top 20, top 30, so top n students. So I want to generate top 5 students only for Form 1, then I print. So when you print preview, you will have a very good view, you can see, then you can print that one. So you can have even top 10, it will depend on the performance. If the performance is very good, then the top n will also increase. So it can be even top 20. So top 20, you can see it has generated top 20 students. You can print that one if you want, like that. So you can close that. So that is how it will generate top n students overall. Then also there's champions. Here we generate the best per subject. So from 1, for example, if you look at from 1, then you're able to see that the best in English is Diana Reno with that grade, with that score. Then the best student in geography is Orazuka Kinyi with 85. So then you are able to print preview as well. Then after print previewing, you can print if you like. You can print that one if you want, or you can print it direct from the sheet here. So that will be the best but subjects in Form 1. It is the same thing in Form 2, 3, and 4. So when you go from 2, even from 3, it will generate the best per subject. Then you can print and print preview if you want. Then there's also another section here, graphical analysis. This one gives a graphical presentation of grades, graphical presentation of the number of grades per class. So like for example in Form 1, you're able to see the grade numbers or number of students getting those grades, and these are the grades. So you can see that the grade with the very many students is grade B plus. So many students, 18, getting B plus. So you are able to analyze that and interpret your own. So you can print preview that one also. Then you can see that's how it looks like. So it will be the same even to other classes as well. It will be just the same thing. So if you go to Form 2, it will look like that. If you go to Form 3, it will look like that, and so on. So this system is just for trial. So for example, Form 2 does not have data because I'm just doing trial. Then when you want to generate report cards for all the students, you come to this section, exam report cards. Form 1, for example, you're able to see, wow, very nice report card. You can look at that. So this report card has everything. It has got the school badge because you remember we uploaded the school logo. Here it is. Then the student, you remember we uploaded the students' photos. I uploaded, and here it captures the student picture or student image whose name is here. So if you change this particular student to somebody else, then the photo will change. You can see the photo has changed according to the name which is here. So now, very nice. The performances have been captured. Everything is loaded correctly. Everything is loaded, including the graphical presentation of those performances in those subjects. Then even the class teacher commenting according to the performance, principal commenting according to the performance. Then you remember we set the next term begins on. Next term begins or next term start date. It is now here. You can see it has been captured. The fee balance, you remember entering or uploading the fee balances, it is here, appropriately captured according to the name which we have here, according to the student. So that is how it will look like. So very nice. So you can go to another class, you view, for example, form 3. Very nice. You can see the same report. School logo is there for all the report cards. Form 3s do not take 11 subjects, they take 7 minimum and 9 maximum. So you're able to see some subjects this guy is not taking, and those places are just left black as appropriately required. So you are able to see that when you change the name of the student here, you will see that the photo also changes and the performances changes and every other thing changes, including the fee balance and even the grade. Everything will change. Everything will change. The report card very nice. You can even print preview. You can print preview. When you print preview, you see a very nice report card there. So that is how the report cards will be generated. So you can print this one which has been displayed using this button. If you click this one, it will print only this one. You're able to see it is printing only one report card. But when you click print all, it will print for the whole class. The whole class will be printed. The report card for all the students in that class, which is form 3, will be printed. So that's how it will generate those report cards. Very nice. Let's go back. So there's another section here. We've now looked at all the sections of analysis. We can go back to this section here, information. So here we get the information about the system. So when you click that one, it will give you information about the system. So this system is called ProSmart Exam Analysis System. Version 1 is a very handy program in managing and analyzing students' performances in internal examinations offered at school. So it presents the analysis in a more suitable and palatable forms that can easily be interpreted like tables of grades, graphical presentation, and other tabular presentations. It also generates a summary of individual student performance and displays it in a format usually known as report card, which are all printable on a button click. So this one generally will give you more information about this system. Then if you have any queries, if you have any problem, if you have any form of problem with the system, you are able to contact the following this email here, this postal address here, then there's phone numbers here. So you can use those ones to reach the system developer. So otherwise, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you very much. I want to give you thumbs up for listening to this particular tutorial and listening to me. I'm very grateful. If you are doing it for the first time, I want to urge you to give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, if you have not subscribed to this particular channel, I want you to click the subscribe button down there so that whenever I upload such a video, you'll be notified by YouTube and you'll be able to proceed and watch. Otherwise, thank you.